This is a motherfucking PSA. If you are Filipino and not also black, stop using the N-word. What kind of shenanigans? It's like Asians want the culture, but they don't want to learn how to love the people that created the culture. Okay? Don't trip. I understand there are a lot of factors to this. Apparently, a lot of people in California do this. They use the N-word. They're Filipino, but they're not black, and it's just doing too much. There's also a lot of factors of being in mixed neighborhoods and culturally very strongly allowing it. It's kind of a sticky situation because sometimes I feel wokeness TM is kind of a little bit of a class thing because some people don't have the resources or the education to have been able to get a perspective on smart structural power analysis and political analysis of what it means for a non-black person of color to use the N-word. So again, my perspective kind of comes from a very privileged point where I have an education and I came from a very stable family and a pretty good neighborhood. So I don't know, y'all, but this is an opportunity to do better regardless. If you're watching this, here's an opportunity for you. If you're Filipino and not black, even if your friends that are black say, oh, you can say it, consider the effects of what you're doing. Roots of the N-word has huge historical representation of black oppression, and it just holds so much power. And it's a kind of power that can only be reclaimed by who? Black people. I think the only task we have of reimagining that word as Filipinos is to just not say it. It's a little bit in the vein, same current of a non-black person having dreads. I mean, it's sure, do whatever you want to your body. Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna stop you, I guess, technically. But it does bring me pause to see a non-black person with dreads that doesn't have afro hair. Just kind of I was okay, I don't think they have a very strong political analysis, and I respect my privilege in being able to say that I have education on what those words mean, but also it's okay. Again, it's do whatever you want, technically, but it does bring me pause, and it makes me wonder the kind of work that's happened in solidarity with black people, So maybe you grew up in an area that allows you to say that word, but I think I invite all of us to expand our perspective because globally it's a inappropriate use, especially as a non-black person. And if we truly loved our brothers and sisters in solidarity, I think it's really good to just search the heart and see, is it worth it to say that word as a non-black person? Arvy, I don't want to stop. I want to keep saying the words. Okay, I mean, yeah, say the words. You don't have to stop. But I'm also saying that respecting people and loving people as well as you can, and doing the work to find out how to love people as well as you can, not saying that word doesn't cost you anything. It's free!